Howdy, 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 howdy. Ooh. Welcome to patch day. Patch day, patch day. So there's a bunch of shit to do, I think. We've got MSQ. So I believe it's Hildebrand. Pretty sure I don't have enough. They haven't been doing enough yet. Enough to do the relic thing. We're just gonna make our way through everything. And have a good old time. I'm intrigued. I'm excited to see what happens. I don't really know what's going to happen, so I have no preamble. When one door closes, the Shan has a message for Shalian. Ah, Tai. One of my colleagues was just here with a message for you. The students of Bardessian request your presence in Shalian at your earliest convenience. Indebted as I am to our friends, I had hoped that I too might be of service, but it is you alone that they require. If you've no pressing business, pray make your way to the Bardessian Annex at once. Ojikra awaits your arrival. Sure thing, buddy. I can do that. In the meantime, I shall continue showing Ajjaya the city. From notable landmarks to the people's lives, there is still much and more for her to see. Oh, there she is. Hello. Farewell for now, my friend. I look forward to the day we set forth on another adventure together. Me too, buddy. Me too. It will be the day, and I'm sure it will be a fun day. Alright. Oh, that right, shall I? Choose that, but I chose not to. Oh, my inventory might be a mess. I've been doing Eureka. Well, I started Eureka. A bunch of shit in here. Shouldn't be a problem. There won't be much needed, will they? Inventory-wise, yeah, it'll be fine. What could go wrong? Alright, I'm mostly wrong. It's been fun, Shalian. New pastures are coming my way. Ojika? No, not me, Teal. A warm and hearty welcome to you, Tai. I gather you received our message. Please wait here while I fetch Kryl and Graha. My boy. My boy. You've returned to me. What up, team? Thank you for coming on such short notice. And forgive us for sending for you so soon after your trials in the void. To say nothing of your grueling battle against the 12. Now then, we aren't actually the ones who requested your presence, but Erenvel. He stopped by recently, you see, and asked us to reach out to you on his behalf. Oh, yes. I imagine you're as surprised as we are, given that he was supposed to be away on a long expedition. Buddy, something must have necessitated a change in his plans. All he would tell me is that there is someone whom he wishes to meet, tie to me. That is me. He also mentioned that he would be tending to business in the studium. Will we look for him there, then? Go on, then. Bye, Ojika. Alright. One door closes. It's nice to have Graha back in the MSQ. I missed them. How you doing, buddy? Erenvel's early return likely has something to do with this visitor. Who could it be, I wonder? I don't know, buddy. Now then, where is Erenvel? Oh wait, I do know. Oh yeah. I think I have a pretty good idea, actually.
Erenvel!
Voices! My favorite. How you doing, buddy?
Apologies for the wait. I hope I haven't called you away from anything important. I chanced
No.
upon some commissioned items at my destination, so I thought I might deliver them.
Oh, what a good
Where
egg.
did you go, if I may ask?
It's been so long.
The New World. Tural.
Hey, he's already been, huh?
You went to Tural? Then the person who you wish to introduce...
Aye, she hails from there. I present to you...
Yes.
Well, it seems you've lost her.
Did she wander off?
Oh, here we go.
Sorry. It's just so different here. I can't help but want to explore.
Well, while you were exploring, your candidate came to us. This is him. The adventurer you crossed the seas to meet.
Hello.
Ooh, you weren't exaggerating. It's plain he's no ordinary man.
It's true.
I'm Uklamat,
now
claimant to the
snap you
throne
at
of
that.
Tulihuela.
Sorry, I talked over the name. To you. Yep. I'll be one to learn.
Tuli Yolol.
Yolal. Yep.
It's Tural's governing nation. The capital bears the same name.
I'll get to the point. I want you to come with me to my homeland.
Okay.
Given the magnitude of the request,
Yeah, let's go now.
perhaps you should explain why you're making it?
I'm ready for an expansion this moment.
Of course. Soon, an event of great import will be held in Tural. The right of succession. Taking the form of a contest, it will determine who next ascends the throne. As daughter to its present keeper, I will participate. And I have every intention of winning.
Alright.
I was searching for champions to join me when Erenville told me about you.
I am a champion.
A mighty warrior who knows no fear, who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds, who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
Hey, that is all the things I did.
She asked who Eorzea's greatest hero was,
Yeah?
and so I told her.
Me?
Much more elegantly, I might add.
Now you know why. You'll come to Tural, yes?
Yeah, I'm in.
Wait, let's all just slow down.
Oh, come on, Gra. An adventure. That's what you want, right?
Wuklamat, was it? You claim to be of the royal family, but is it not the Mamulja who rule in Tural?
Tulihuela is a nation of many peoples. Not only the Mamulsha, as some across the seas are quick to assume. That said, its present ruler is a Mamulsha, and one blessed with two heads besides.
Nice.
He's also my father. Not by blood, obviously, but he raised me as his own, and that's what matters.
Nice.
So that is the way of it. My
Oh.
apologies if I was
His
indelicate.
little ears.
Hardly. I know little
Jesus.
about your land, and nothing about your parentage.
He's fragile, be careful.
But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead of myself. I can't expect you to agree on the spot when we've only just met.
No, I agreed. I said
If you
yes.
have any questions,
Did you
I'll
miss
do my
the me
best to
saying yes
answer them.
bit?
Just know, though, that if it's adventure you seek,
It
you'll
is.
do far worse than come with me.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm game. Send me away.
Now, this is only a rumor,
Yeah. I like
but
rumors.
apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city of gold and the legendary beast, Valyarmanda.
Oh, spicy. Those are things. I'm
Tell
sure.
me that doesn't pique your interest.
Oh, interest peaked. Golden City. I've heard about it before. from a long-departed friend.
So the tales have reached even these shores.
Kinda.
I can't help but feel proud.
I mean, I was up in space at the time. On the edge of the universe or something. Yeah. So even further, you should be even more proud.
I advise you not to put much store by these rumors. Golden cities are not but a dreamer's fancy.
Nah. The guy that said it, he's legit.
Says the dreamer who was bent on finding one when he was a child. Just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Cheeky.
Tuliolal and the Golden City. Just like in the letter to Grandfather.
Oh. Elaborate.
Regardless of what the contest may entail, it'll be no simple thing. If I'm to triumph, I'll need capable and dependable companions.
I'm both of those things.
So let's go on a hunt together. There's no better way to get acquainted.
Sure. I can hunt. Alright. That was a rather quick quest. Kryl? A journey to Tural. Yeah. That's the long and short of it, at the very least. I ask that you go on this hunt of hers and take a measure for yourself. So, where to our hunt? The stronger the prey, the better. I'm not sure what voice to do. That's a default. The game is afoot. Graha here appears equal parts bewildered and excited. That sounds like Graha. That's my boy. The chance to see not only Tural, but the fabled Golden City besides. This is the stuff of grand adventures, my friend. Well, which is not to say you should hastily accept this invitation, mind. There's still a great deal we do not know. So let us begin to rectify that by first getting acquainted with our visitor in the manner she suggests. Yeah, sure. I'm not certain what may be a suitable location for her hunt, however. When I was at the guild earlier, I learned about the petition from researchers on the Isle of Harm. You went there not long ago and culled some unruly fauna, of course. But according to recent reports, other ordinary docile fauna have grown savage. It's believed that they've been unsettled by some manner of predator. And so the researchers seek assistance with identifying and dispatching it. As part of your hunt, perhaps you might answer the petition? Sure. The isle isn't far, and we would also be helping those in need. That works for me. Just so you know, I've honed my skittles against some of the finest beasts fiercest in Tural. Whatever this creature is, it had better be able to put up a proper fight, or it'll end before we've had the chance to get acquainted. Alright, Kryl. And before we prove ourselves capable and dependable companions, my apologies, but I must see to some preparations. Pray go on ahead to the isle. I will join you as soon as possible. Gonna go get your paintbrush. And the rest of you are ready. Let us head to the harbor. This being guild ship business, it should be simple enough to secure a vessel. Sure thing, chicken wing. Alrighty. Works for me. Yeah, I assume Crow's going to go get her paintbrush. Join us in combat on the hunt. As it were. I'm happy to grow her back. It's been a while. I guess, I mean, technically it hasn't. It was in the Alliance raid and the deep dungeon. So to be fair, technically it has a decent chunk of combat content. But you know, it's not the same. Right. Krell was acting a little strange, don't you think? This is just a simple hunt. I wonder what preparations she needs to make. Ah, not you, friend. We have a loan of a ship from one of the captains. A cheery fellow. I can operate the vessel, so we don't need to trouble him to take us. Nice, dude. So what we have to take a ship, huh? And I barely set foot on dry land. Oh well, I suppose it's for a good cause. A hunt. Come on, let's get going. Upon boarding the ship, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Oh, yeah, I got time. I'm burdened with great time. Or some shit. Hey team, how's Kryl getting here?
From here, we must walk.
I can do a walk, it's fine.
So much ice. It rivals even Yogg-Toral.
Yogg-Toral, huh? Yeah. Yogg-Toral.
Ooh, a white bear. I wonder what it tastes like.
Nuh-uh.
Remember, we're here to deal with creatures that have been deemed an unacceptable danger. Do not attack anything else unprovoked.
Yeah, behave yourself.
I know. So this is the isle where ether literally bursts forth.
Yeah.
Aye, the Isle of Ham. The geysers lie deep inland, however.
You really are knowledgeable. Kona told me nothing about this place.
I doubt your brother managed to come out this way. He's like to have toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
Oh, brother, huh? Interesting.
The great big cavern under the city. It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with a sun.
What if that's another Hrothgar or Amalja? Hey, buddy.
This brother of yours, he has been to Sharlayan.
Hey. Like mines.
He has. Kona's my second older brother. And until recently, he was a student in the city.
I'm assuming Hrothgar then.
He went on and on about technological amusements. He made me want to come here too one day. And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studium.
He went to the studium? Your brother must be quite a scholar. But I wonder, like you, he'd be royalty, yes? With such a personage coming to Sharlayan to receive an education would surely have caused a stir, yet I recall nothing of the sort.
You have been away for a little bit, buddy.
He consulted with the head of the studium beforehand, that his identity might remain secret.
Ah, fair.
Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in.
Okay.
He's
Never
adopted like me, you see.
Cool. I wonder if it's the guy on the... It's almost certainly the guy on the artwork, right?
One time, though, he almost let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Ask whatever you like. I don't mind. But I maintain hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
The researchers should be up ahead. Let's find them and learn what we can.
Sure thing. A chicken wing. Wonder if this is mostly going to be cutscenes or if they're using dungeons the way they did previously. As explorable zones. Yeah, well, here we go.
The researchers should be just ahead.
Alright, buddy.
There! The building to the northeast.
So, ordinarily harmless creatures have grown savage.
Don't know what's got them riled up, but I'll take down any that thinks to try me.
I do quite like when they do this.
Right.
As long as they don't do it too much. I think I'd also prefer to keep it to patches. I don't think I'd be as into it if it happened in more expansion. But it's nice to make use out of these nice little areas they make.
Look! Someone's in trouble!
Oh no, we can't have that. Let's go save them. Gotta rescue.
Ah, taste my axe.
These animals are usually so docile.
What's going into them, I wonder. Beastie fucking moose. Yes, thanks to you. Hello. Oh, thank goodness you've come. I take it you're the one who answered our petition. Wait, aren't you? You're Ty, the adventurer who saved our star. But that our meeting was under better circumstances. I was conducting a routine inspection of the transporter here when I suddenly found myself surrounded. You'll find more of the same across the chasm. Once docile animals grown strangely aggressive. My colleagues there can tell you more. If you'll give me just a moment, I can finish checking our equipment. Oh, it's very pretty, this area, isn't it?
You really are famous.
Yeah. I kick so much booty.
And for good reason, as you'll soon see for yourself.
Thanks, buddy. That's my boy. That should be safe to cross now. Nice.
Quite an interesting contraption you've got here.
Right? It's no cyberpunk set you like you've got, but you know.
Is that our petitioner?
Something.
Let's go and have a chat.
I wonder if we can go inside. The adventurer come to answer my petition, I presume. We're most fortunate to have one of your considerable skill here to aid us. A creature of unknown origin has been sighted on the island in recent days. We believe its presence affected both the local fauna. The animals beyond this gate are the worst affected we've encountered thus far, and though we dare not go back, your task is to quell any threats you find, and search for traces of the beast responsible for all this. If you should find anything at all, we would be most grateful if you would share it with us. What up? Got a lock in there. Now we're running off. The dungeon? We went that way in the dungeon, right?
I'll handle this.
No, we'll all...
Skill.
It's not a very effective limit break. Okay, never mind, I take it back.
Is that all?
I went Reaper mode for nothing. Impressive.
Come on, let's pick up the creature's trail.
Hello, do you want to kill me? What have we here? You find struck down defending its territory, most like. You find ravaged beach remains torn to shreds by
These
sharp
claw
talons.
marks. I've seen their like before.
No.
It's starting to feel like a proper hunt.
This area wasn't used in the dungeon, right? I see no tracks. Those claw marks. Some such marks would be too common in any case. There has to be clues here somewhere. How large do you suppose it is? I'm just following you guys around. Am I supposed to be looking? The beast has feathers, eh? What is this? Yes. You find feathers are scattered around the ground. There are signs of a fierce struggle.
Feathers. But did they belong to the predator or the prey?
Good question, buddy.
So, how do you prefer our prey? Roasted or raw?
God, I love this use of the dungeon.
You presume it's even safe to eat?
You do a little sit down there. What was that all about? Oh, buddy. So, many strange plants you have here? With no time to for picking flowers. Focus. We see a thing over here, so I'm going to go click on that. You following me now, are you? I see. Ah, that smell. Dung, I assume. The cloying stench of fresh leavings assail your nostrils. Whatever the beast left them is likely still close by.
Still fresh. Whatever this beast, it cannot be far.
Oh, hello. Doth thou wish to fight? Oh shit, you're fighting either way.
Suppose they're upset we disturbed their home. Who knows? If they're spoiling for a fight, then they've got one.
Let's head back and report what we found.
Okay. Said the beast is close. Even so, we should speak with the researchers first. Yeah. You found something. Oh, you're doing a peepus. Oh, hello there.
Powerful wings and razor-sharp talons. Worthy prey.
Nice. Even worthy of prey. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's cool.
What is that thing?
It speaks. It's a fucking parrot. I love it.
It speaks?
Right? I want one. Be my friend.
It's heading towards the falls.
I'll stay with the researchers. The creature, I leave to you.
I got it. I gotta make friends with it.
Come, Waklamat.
Right.
Yeah, worthy hint. It'll be fun. Much worthy such hunt.
Just so we're clear, I wasn't startled by the beast earlier. It caught me by surprise, that's all.
Yeah, definitely.
Forgive me, but I failed to see a difference.
Get it, Graf.
I'm getting hungry. Let's be done with this so we can eat.
Sounds good to me.
Surprise! Caught me by surprise!
Yeah, I love this boy.
Think you're clever, huh? I'll rip off that beak.
No,
and
then he
roast
can't
you on a
talk.
spit.
But talking's the best part. Oh, what a little goober. Okay, what a big goober. You wanna come to Tyrell? Polly want a cracker?
Talk all you like, bird. I'm going to have the last laugh.
Yeah, don't stop talking. Don't stop talking right now. I need
Oh,
you
I'm
to
going
keep
to
on
enjoy
talking.
sinking my teeth into you.
Oh shit. Oh, that's the first laugh. That's the best one.
Ah, shut up
Not really
already,
paying
you
attention.
blasted bird.
Sorry, step. Always gotta squat. I can't think to eat my work. Alright then, bro. I'm probably bloody.
Look out!
Also,
I've never seen such an enormous colibri.
right? Can the others talk, bro? I feel like that's the biggest.
Not good.
Remember.
Quickly, gather together.
Alright, come to me. Come to me. Come to me.
I've got you.
See? Oh, you're the best. Thank you.
That was too close.
Steady now.
Did not see that coming. Wings and back.
Damn it.
Spread out, everyone!
I will do. I hate being apart from you, but I'll do it. Why? I need to do my
Pay
thing.
for that.
Why? I've only got 14 seconds left to do my thing. Shit. God, I'm fucking bad. Oh, am I supposed to? Oh, I'm coming. I'm kinda coming. Sorry, Gara. I should say you.
Thank you.
Gonna make a good impression. That's right, get hit by my little ball. Think about that, huh? Best little ball you ever seen. No swooping. Swooping is bad. Behave yourself. What's going on? Oh, there's a wing.
That was hardly a tickle.
Like, oh, I'm hitting this. Come on, team.
Try this. Nothing to it. We have you now, you loudmouth bastard!
Oh wow. Language. Technically, you the bastard in this situation. I'm technically a bastard, so I'm allowed to
everything you have at it.
Great success. Squawk-a-doodle doodle, bitch. I'm gonna miss that
And I
guy.
had barely limbered up.
Alright, buddy. Oh.
It was a terrible foe, but no match for your axe.
Only to be expected. You were pretty impressive yourselves. I was right to invite you on a hunt.
Alright. Oh,
What a curious bird that was. Though we have similar in Tural, they don't grow so big or use such dirty tricks.
Dirty tricks! Dirty tricks!
Aye, dirty and despicable. Otherwise, I could have easily...
yeah.
Leave this to me!
Hey.
How about you?
Go on, Cryo.
Cryo?
I am terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
She arrived as I was seeing the researchers to safety. It was all I could do to keep up with her after I explained what happened.
So this is what you meant by seeing to preparations?
After hearing of the contest, I thought how wonderful it would be to join you.
Nice.
In coming here, I wanted to demonstrate my skill at arms to Wuklamut. Alas, it seems I missed most of the action.
That was amazing! The piece didn't stand a chance!
True.
I'm glad to have been of service.
May I ask what inspired this change?
You will recall the time you descended to the ethereal sea in search of Heidelin. Recognizing that my skills were inadequate, I chose to provide support from afar, rather than join you. It was the same when you set forth for Ultima Thule. How it pained me to stay behind, again and again. That's what inspired this change. Ever since the final days were averted, I've used every spare moment to hone my craft.
Oh.
As you all have adapted your methods to suit the circumstances, I started by considering how I might best contribute. And after much deliberation, I arrived at my answer.
Nice.
With the esoteric art passed down by the legendary Archon realm, Pictomancy.
Nice.
As I recall, You have embraced versatility to effectively complement a certain someone's style. What I do is much the same. Like you, I don't want to be left behind.
I don't want that either. It's about bloody time.
Indeed. I must say, you appear to be especially keen on being involved in the ritual of succession. Is there any particular reason?
Very perceptive today, isn't he?
Yes, there is. This letter from Tuli Yolal. It was addressed to my grandfather Galuf and turned up among the students' archives. The ink was faded, so I couldn't fully make out the sender's name. Galul, someone.
Jaja. Gulul Jaja. That's my father, the Dawn servant.
Oh, convenient.
What does the letter say?
While much of it isn't legible, it appears to be a request to investigate the Golden City.
A request to investigate the Golden City? From the Dawn servant himself?
Well, well. Seems it may be more than a rumor after all.
Being a member of the royal family, it was my hope that you could confirm the authenticity of this letter.
I can say for a fact that my father didn't write this. Given how culturally diverse Tuliyolal is, it was decided some time ago that a common language was needed. But instead of elevating an existing tongue and its speakers above all others, we looked to those widely spoken overseas and created an altogether new one. The similarities to your common tongue also make it quite easy to communicate in these situations, no?
True.
This letter, however, is entirely in Eorzean. If father had written this, he would have been in Turali. And what's more, it bears a wax seal. We don't bother with them.
So the letter is fraudulent, then?
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. My father's signature is genuine, as far as I can tell, so perhaps he simply dictated it.
I
Interesting.
see. Oh, thank you for the confirmation. It seems my grandfather indeed had dealings with Tuli Yolal. I can't help but be curious as to what exactly he was doing there.
Indeedy.
In order to help us decide on a course of action, would you mind if I asked you some questions about your home?
By all means. After all, learning about one another was the purpose of this hunt.
That is true.
We can talk while feasting on this fellow. I, for one, am starving.
We're eating that.
My response as well. It's no hamburger, huh? Alrighty. With the wildlife pacified and the researchers safe, our task is complete. That just leaves the matter of the colibri meat. Yep. For better or worse, there's really only one place we can take it to here, in Chalayan, the last stand. Come, let us see what Dickon can go from this. Oh shit, they were all there. Bugger. I have to tell us sometimes. That was fun. I do enjoy it when they use the dungeons like that. As long as they don't overdo it. I think it's a good use of them. Because they look so cool anyway. Usually, so why not spend a little more time there? That one seemed like they'd expanded it a bit as well. specifically for that use, which is cool. Oh, yeah, I wonder what class you are. Yo, though, we got some meat for you. Oh no, that's a famished face if I've ever seen one. What can I get you, Ty? Oh, bird meat from the hunt, you say? Leave it to me, I have just a recipe. It's a new dish I recently learned from some sailors. And for you lot, it's on the house. As much as you like, you hear? Nice. I mean, we did bring the meat, so... Just saying.
Come, come. Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing together.
I am.
I'd heard that Charleyan cuisine was terrible, but this is fantastic.
What is this? Oh, it smells spicy.
Nah. Can't be having that.
Oh, come now. Since when did you become so soft? It's not like we don't have spicy food in Tural, too.
No.
According to Dickon, intensely hot dishes have become popular in Razadhan after a traveller ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice.
Oh.
So he started offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Charleyan.
Right.
It's nothing I can't handle.
Yeah. Oh no.
Your boorish manners reflect poorly on the both of us. I wish you would consider your station.
I swear, sometimes it feels like you open your mouth only to criticize.
A little bit.
Would I be correct in assuming you've known each other for a long time?
Aye, thick as thieves since we were little.
I beg to differ. She is a long-standing acquaintance. Nothing more.
Shut up.
I see.
All this time you were from Tural. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like to ask.
True.
You and everyone else. I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless interrogations.
Well, if he's going to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland instead.
Always.
Since ancient times, many peoples have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long.
Checks out.
The fighting finally stopped some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
And that's how Tuliolal came to be.
Since then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace. But my father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy. Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. But while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
A man who is too ambitious by half. Word of the Garlean Empire's collapse has reached Tural.
Interesting.
While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit and would lead our armies across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
Bloody hell.
After everything my father has done to give us
Another one.
peace, he would drag us back into war. I can't allow it. No matter what, I must win this contest.
I understand your reasons. But this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future, is it appropriate for outsiders like us to be involved?
Fair point.
Oh, it's more than appropriate. The Dawn Servant himself expressly encourages it.
Okay.
The ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign allies. That's why I sought you out. Through our hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill,
Yeah.
but more importantly, one of good character as well. And so I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tulihualal?
What about the other two? There's 4 people that can do it, right? One of them
You don't need to decide
One of
right
them's
this
bad.
moment.
But there's 2 others. I'd say
But I
maybe-
will
maybe-
need you if I'm to triumph over the competition. I'll stay
Maybe
here
they're
as
not
long as I
terrible
can
options.
while waiting for your answer.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you.
I'm gonna need like 6 months to decide. Sorry.
Oh, and one more thing. Once we finish eating, would you mind if I took the rest of the meat?
Go for it. Alrighty. Judging by Wuklamat's reaction, it appears Tural's cuisine isn't excessively fiery. Tree. Where is she? Whether Wuklamat has the makings of a ruler, I couldn't say. But I do know that she deeply cares for her nation and her people. Whether you choose to help her, though, is for you and you alone to decide. Think on it well. Now then, it's past time I reported our mission's success to the guild ship. I would have done so sooner, except Her Highness needed to have her royal meal. I shall come by the annex later till then. Cool. Hey, buddy. The coming dawn. Graha Tia is mulling over what you have learned of Wuklamat and her plan. Well, I dare say we now have a fair grasp of Wuklamat's situation. Still, you've been afforded time to consider her invitation. Why not use it to learn more about Dural? Numenon is bound to have some information on the continent. Wouldn't hurt to be more informed, or better informed, or just all about informed. Quite right. Not only would it help you to make an informed decision, but if you do choose to go, you'll be better prepared for what awaits. Come, my friend. Let's be off to the archives. It's good for me. Right. I'm surprised Alfie's not around, since he's going there with us in the trailer. I don't remember seeing Cryle and Raha on the boat. Wrong way. But it's my one concern with the next expansion. Like, what if one of the other challenges is like more my speed. Right? But then you're like railroaded into helping one. Principles of blue magic and spell acquisition. The origins of blue magic can be traced back to the esoteric practices of the Walaki, a tribe in the distant continent of Tyrell. Tribe holds nature in its highest, and in seeking to cultivate a spiritual connection with it, they have learned to harness the power of the wildlife around them. In exchange for teaching them the common tongue, I was permitted to live among them and train in their ways. Those days were some of the most grueling I remember, but they were tremendously rewarding. For instance, I had the privilege of visiting Lapis Canyon, the tribe's sacred grounds. It is so named for the cerulean deposit that wells up to the surface, turning the entire canyon a brilliant blue. Under a shaman's watchful eyes, I finally managed to master the Walaki's art and make the animal powers my own. As no name existed for it in the common tongue, I took the liberty of naming it Blue Magic. The reason I chose this color, as you are doubtless gleaned, is for the significance it holds to the Walaki. I cannot imagine a name more fitting to honor the people from whom this noble magic was born. A wee bit of dialogue. Just a tiny bit. Tiny wee bit. Still rifling through materials, are you? Unfortunately, I'm struggling to find just the right one. Lines in the sand, the geopolitics of Heidelin. Let us begin with comparing the geographical characteristics of the three great continents and Tyrell. The former stretches from east to west and lies entirely within the northern hemisphere. In contrast, the latter extends to the far reaches of both northern and southern hemispheres. The difference immediately presents itself in the form of climate variance. Shifts in climate tend to be gentler when moving east and west, but harsher when moving north and south. Owing to this fact, longitudinal migration is far more common in history, whether it be by men, animal, or plants. The case in point is the Allegans, who rose to power in Oldenard before advancing east to Ilsabad. The movement would be mirrored thousands of years later by the Gallians. Meanwhile, although the disparate tribes of Tyrell waged war with one another for generations, stymied by the climate, none could make any great headway north or south. Tribes hailing from frozen lands withered beneath the desert sun, while those that thrived in open plains could not pierce dense jungle. Such was the ways of it, until the leader of the Mamulja succeeded in bringing the continent under one banner. Given the land's divided history, the reason thereof, one cannot help but be in awe of this feat. Truly, it is a testament to the Otterak's greatness. Truly. Over here. There we go. The flora and fauna of Tyrell. Every land has given rise to unique wildlife, and the continent of Tyrell is no exception. But while some of her creatures have become a familiar sight in Eosia, many more exist that are rarely seen this side of the Indigo Deep. This tube introduces a select variety of species as described in the testimonies of sailors and adventurers. Alpaca, a custom of Tyrell's craggy mountain ranges. This four-legged beast skin has been domesticated for seemingly hundreds, if not thousands of years. The soft white fleece is highly prized by weavers, and their strong legs and sure-footedness make them capable beasts of burden. Wivray. This ferocious scale skin is native to the dense jungles of Tyrell. The Mamulja have succeeded in taming them and utilize their prodigious strength for manual labor. Given their immense size and power, it should come as no surprise that the Wither is also employed as a siege beast. Enemy fortifications cannot long withstand the horned brutes rampage. Baligarbanda. Yep. Toral folklore holds that this bird-like creature is the mightiest of beasts and the very embodiment of nature's power. Whether it exists beyond myth, however, is uncertain. I suspect it does. Yes. Highly suspect that it does. Hey, there he is. I see him. Hey, buddy. History, geography, botany. The public archives alone should suffice to providing a solid grounding for Toral. Eorzean cuisine, the history. It is impossible to adequately discuss Eorzean cuisine without speaking of that land from which many of our modern-day staples hail. The far western continent of Toral. Ogre pumpkins, ruby tomatoes, even the ubiquitous popoto. These crops of moor that regularly grace Eorzean dining tables trace their origins to the New World. As the place it is most known to most. The tale of this culinary immigration begins in the year 1498 of the 6th Astral Era, when a Leminson sailor named Ketan Ram successfully traversed the Indigo Deep to arrive at the theretofore unknown continent. Ketan Ram spent several moons exploring island inland, in the course of which he encountered the denizens of the sprawling nation of the Mamulja. He was even granted an audience with the supreme leader, whose confidence he won along with permission to roam freely. Ketan Ram would return to Toral several times, but during his first expedition, he charted the land and gathered myriad root vegetables and seeds to bring back to Limsa Leminsa. The most notable of these was the popoto, whose ease of cultivation and nutritional value saw it quickly spread to all corners of Eorzea. Produce was far from the only bounty of Ketan Ram's expedition to Toral. Many tantalizing recipes such as the bean-filled burrito and the gripping legends such as that of the Golden City reached our shores by way of his ship. Those outside of Ketan Ram's circle, Toral largely remained shrouded in mystery. Yet its influence on our cuisine cannot be overstated. Many scholars, myself included, would relish the chance to immerse themselves in the culinary culture of that faraway continent. Having pursued a wide selection of books relating to Toral, you are somewhat better informed about your potential destination. Grahatia will be eager to know what you have discovered. If you wish to read these books again, speak with the reference page. Buddy. Scoured the library to your satisfaction, have you? Excellent. Well, there are a few books wholly dedicated to the subject of Toral. I dare say you found tidbits of useful information scattered here and there. But come, let's continue this outside. The mammoths do not take kindly to chatter. I'm coming, buddy. Now then, I'm quite keen to hear your honest impression. I couldn't help but notice that we read the very same book on cuisine. I was pleasantly surprised to find references to Toral within. Among them, did anything particular pique your interest? The legendary City of Gold. Ha! I suspected any mention of the City of Gold would catch your eye. 'Tis truly a mystery among mysteries. Here is a city whose location is unknown, that no one has ever seen, and yet whispers of its existence continue to persist. Countless souls are set off in search of it, never to return. I can imagine it being a suitable challenge for the ritual of succession. Alright, buddy. But moving on, did you perchance learn aught about the fauna of Toral? Given your adventuring background, I expect the topic would be of interest to you. I learned about alpacas. Ah yes, the alpaca. In addition to serving as beast of burden, they provide clothing for people by way of a lush fleece. They are especially prized by mountain tribes, who hold certain rare specimens sacred. I thought I heard familiar voices. Yo, what up? Fancy running into the two of you here? Well. Some research of your own, do you? Aye. We hope to arm ourselves with knowledge that may benefit the Gallian people. Having forged a new trade agreement with Razadham, it will next look to foster relations with other nations. This includes former imperial provinces. In view of this, we hope to find hints of history on how neighbors of differing races and ideologies might engage with one another. What of the two of you? Is that why you're coming? What endeavor brings you here this day, since that's what they do in Terrell? First-hand experience? A nation composed of the disparate peoples of Terrell. I dare say this is precisely the kind of example we seek. We'd do well to read up on Terrellian ourselves. The contest is Ty the only one allowed to help walk Lamad? There was no mention of such restrictions as I recall. On the contrary, Lamad gave us the impression that she could have several champions. I think I know how to make the most of our respite. Follow me, Alphino. We have planning to do. What? Alice, eh? Wait! Could see my plans have changed. You'll excuse me? They never could rest on their laurels. Come, let's return to the annex. Alright, buddy. Sure thing, chicken wing. Alrighty. Surely Alfie and Alice aren't going to be on the same team, right? It'd be fun to split them up if you're gonna go that route. Have them on opposing sides. We shall see. Hey, buddy. What's going on, dude?
Oh, it's just... Despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story.
Well, I dare say you're right there, buddy.
What about you, my friend? Are you inclined to accept or refuse Worklamat's request?
You know the answer to that, dude. I mean, to be fair, I'd rather not get involved in politics. Don't know why it lets me pick that, because I don't have a choice in the matter.
If only others had the same good sense. If the prospect troubles you, sir, why not consider what you stand to gain instead? That is an exciting journey to a faraway continent.
Are you gonna come?
In the course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you might find yourself moved to help Wuklemat after all. And if not, well, you quietly take your leave. A brazen plan, perhaps, but one that befits a veteran adventurer, you must agree.
It'd be weird if he said this and then joined the other team. I'm just saying.
Such a journey would be the envy of many a scholar.
All right, come with.
Distant as it is, Tural remains largely unknown to us, with only meager records to be found in Numenor. The experiences to be had, all the things you might hear, feel, and think.
I know those words.
It's enough to stir me to the core. Life is a series of journeys, my friend, and there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it.
Indeedy.
Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another. Ah, but there's an idea.
Yeah.
I have a matter to attend to at the Agora. Please, go on inside. I will join you shortly.
Interesting. What you up to? What was he planning? Oh, hey. I believe this is Thancred. I know that guy. Is he being all shady today? Buddy. Welcome back, Ty. If you're looking for Wuklemat, she's currently with the others in her chambers. If you like, I can go fetch them for you. I could just go there. Understood. Please wait in the main hall. Fine. I see. I understand. Look, it's Graha. That's where he went. I see. Gonna need a bigger map, huh?
You have the look of someone who's made up their mind. Go on then. Let's hear it.
I say it's more that I had my mind make it made up for me. I wish to boldly go where I've never gone before.
Then you need me as much as I need you. Together we'll blaze new trails in Tural.
Sounds good.
You're not planning to leave without us, are you?
My team.
Alphino, Alize! What are you two doing here?
If all of them are on our team, who's on the other team? Is that Thancred and Orientia on our team?
We happened to cross paths at Numenor earlier, you see, and I told them about Wuklemat. And when we fortuitously met again at the Agora just now, They expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
Ah, you must be the twins who are sneaking after Erenville as toads.
Yes, this is true.
100 things about us you could have told her, and you chose that.
First impressions last.
True.
'Tis an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Alphino Leveilleur at your service, and this is my sister Alize.
Oh no, let's not do that. I really can't stand titles. So, you want to participate in the contest too, is that right?
Indeed we do. We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald. Yet while progress is being made, the question remains of how the nation might reconcile with its neighbors. We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolal, a nation founded on unity. And in return for this honor, we would spare no effort in supporting your claim.
The more the merrier, I say. And I'd be keen to learn about Eorzea and Garlemald from you as well.
Noise.
Having recruited so many committed and capable allies, I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
Nah, you're coming.
Nonsense! Like I told you before, you're indispensable. They're strong, aye, but strangers to our land. They need someone to guide them, to point out the dangers and spare them grisly deaths. I can't think of anyone better suited to that task than you. What's more, despite your assertions, I know you haven't given up on the City of Gold.
What's the matter?
As I recall, Kryl, you were the first to state your desire to visit Tural.
Yeah.
Perhaps I was. Still, I can't help but worry about being away just when our order is beginning to find its feet again.
Oh, come on.
You have nothing to worry about. I haven't forgotten how you held the fort while I set off to explore Alzadal's legacy. It's only fair that I return the favor.
No.
Pray, leave the students to Ojika and me.
What? No, both of you come. Ojika can handle it, it's fine.
But, Raha...
You want to retrace your grandfather's steps, don't you? This is a rare opportunity, and I insist that you seize it.
Thank you, Raha. Thank you.
Oh. Very sweet.
Well, looks like it's settled. I'm counting on you all to help me win the throne.
In 6 months' time.
I suppose now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora.
Indeedy. New map, huh?
There. This, my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loperids. Cast your eyes west of Sharlayan, for there it lies. The site of your next great adventure, Tural.
Nice. As a tiny map. I guess that's that then. Just hand it in, I suppose. Where is it? There we go. Lest you wonder about your passage to Doral, Herrenvel will arrange a ship through his guild. You need only worry about your own preparations. Speaking of which, please take this with you, a rugged and ready knapsack. May it serve you well in your coming adventures. Now, I'm not sure when departure will be, but rest assured I'll let you know when I hear something. Well then, please take your ease. Thank you. Meanwhile, in Limsa Lemenza.
When does the
I know
next
that
ship
guy.
set sail? May I ask your destination? The north and east, I've already seen. I suppose I'll head west this time.
Is he gonna get there before us then?
West, you say?
I mean, judging by the trailer, I assume they're all getting there at some point. Meanwhile, in Old Charlian.
I see you've made up your mind. I had a feeling you'd be keen.
But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways.
True.
Indeed. It will be a grueling task, having to contend with them.
If the prospect
Are they on the
doth
other team
trouble
then,
thee,
or on-
'tis not too late to decline the petition. Though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed.
Intriguing.
Oh, how could I possibly be, knowing what's to come?
Then let us delay no further and secure passage on a vessel.
Aye. This will be a mission to remember.
Alright. So I can call you the fourth breaking boy of breaking the fourth wall, huh? I thought they were holding hands for a
Come,
minute.
my friend. We make for Taral.
I was there for it. Or your Stola's getting there then. I assume Garha's getting there at some point. Even though he said he's staying. Since he was there in the CG.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty?
No.
Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north? The fabled golden cities of the New World?
Suppose I did make a promise. He said cities, not city. Just saying. Just point out that. I think he may have heard. Weyang Canal, the tide is high, and dawn of the new adventure nigh. Rove forth to break horizons bond, and tread the gilded path beyond. Indeedy. research has proven that wearing a knapsack or familiar greatly reduces the likelihood of being pestered with questions about how you can carry so many items. You used to acquire a knapsack. You acquired the knapsack personal effect. Okay. Cool. What's next? Yeah, they didn't really set up how your stall is getting there. They set it up so like Graha shouldn't be coming. But he's there in the trailer, so presumably at some point he joins. I'm glad Kryle's coming there. It's about time she gets to do something, bless her. Treasured bonds. Mahina seems eager to share something with you. Tai, I have wonderful news. Thanks to your tireless deliveries, we are now overwhelmed with orders. Mistress Tatari's plan was a success. Nice. That's another shipment sent. Don't think I've ever packed so many parcels in my life. Fine. Oh, hello there. You. What incredible memory you have. You have to remember one such as I. Ah, but I don't think we ever properly introduced. My name is Hashtad. I was among those who travelled here from Palakistan by way of Galamol during the final days. You and your comrades ensured a safe arrival. Don't mention it. I've been working at Taru's boutique with Mahina and Vasu. Albeit behind the scenes, which rather have an occasion to visit the storefront. An unfortunate side effect to the constant demands on all our staff. Though I think we would all agree that the hustle and bustle is for the best. Cool. But don't you wonder what we'll do once the samples have served their purpose? Our equipment is crafted to last, which is wonderful, of course, but also means that our customers are not like to require replacements for some time. Therefore, if we're not constantly receiving new customers, our good fortune will eventually sour, no? Mistress Tataru isn't so foolish to have not anticipated such things. I'm sure she's already coming up with new and exciting products to offer our existing clients. Actually, I had an idea of my own. For a new product, I mean. Yeah. In fact, I presented it to Mistress Tataru just the other day. A new uniform to outfit the academics and researchers of Shalian. Oh, how enterprising. And what did she say? Well, she seemed hesitant, which I could only interpret as a reluctance to hurt my feelings with explicit rejection. But then she told me to look into it further and draft a formal proposal for review. That's wonderful, Mahina. When she said look into it further, did she mean for you to conduct some manner of market survey? Or the academics and researchers? Just so. But, well, some are involved in such sensitive work that simply approaching them is out of the question. Just to say, my petition to enter Labyrinthos was denied. Instead, I decided to try the studium. Secretarial mammoth was only too happy to schedule a meeting with an academic representative. But now it's time to come down to it. I'm feeling ill with nerves. At the Royal Mistress Tataru's benefit, it would be different, but this was my initiative. My idea. I'd offer to accompany you, but I have to mind the counter. Yeah, I get it, I'm coming. Perhaps you could offer Mahina your support. Yeah, I'm coming. Oh, thank you. Can I come as well? I'd like to start thinking of what supplies we'll need for our artisans once your plan is approved. Oh, very well then. To the studio we go. Are we supposed to be making something for Tataru? Was that not the point of this? I'm just saying. Yep. Also, yep. No, fair enough. Fair enough. In Favner, a man of science is almost certainly a practitioner of the alchemical arts, but these scholars pursue all manners of disciplines. Some less practical than others from what I've seen. This building might well be a temple for how austere it feels. I'm glad I have your company. I was told a Puy à la Faux will be meeting us here. I'm sure they will be along before shortly. Hello, representatives from Tataru Taro's boutique, I presume. Oh, Tai, what a pleasant surprise, though I suppose your presence should merit no shock at all, given the breadth of your generosity. Yo. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Mahina, and I am ever so obliged to you for making the time to speak with us.